Hi everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. Just as the title suggests, today we're making bath bombs with mica. So the recipe is a little bit different. Also, we're using a flat mould. This is just an aluminium heart mould. So if you want to search for this mould, if you type into Google aluminium heart bath bomb mould, some should pop up. Let me measure it, shall we? The size of the actual mould is 11 centimeters by 10, but the inner measurement is actually about 9.5 wide, and then at its longest, so into the heart shape there, is 9, and then the shortest is about 8.5. Okay, so I've already mixed my bicarb, my mica, my carrier oil, fragrance oil and witch hazel. So I'm just going to tip those into my cat litter tray, which is what I use to mix my bath bombs. I find it's much easier mixing bath bombs in a larger bowl than a small bowl like this, where you sort of got to keep your hands closer together. It's like it feels uncomfortable. But using these cat litter trays, which probably only under £5 or under $5, I would think, if you're in the US or Australia. They might be more in Australia because seems the Australian dollar is it strong at the moment? The pound sweet, yeah, the Australian dollar must be very strong at the moment, because I should just shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know the exchange rate, one pound might be about $180 Australian, but US, which actually means the US dollar is strong, doesn't it? Because we would get more money. Yeah, that's right. So the US dollar is strong at the moment because you're only getting about $135 to the pound. When I first started doing this, the US dollar was about $2 to the pound. So if you went on holiday in the States, you could literally live like kings. I don't mean that literally of course. Now, if you're going to go to Australia, you can live like kings. But unfortunately for Australians buying from the UK, it is very expensive. But for Americans buying from the UK, it's the cheapest it's ever been. 2.4 kilos of bicarb, 24 grams of fragrance, 24 grams of carrier oil, so they're all the same. But because I've got mica, I've actually got 47 grams of witch hazel. Because you put an extra powder in, you need that extra liquid in there to make up for the powder that's gone in. So citric acid is the same, 1.150 grams. So we're just mixing all the citric acid in now. As I say, I usually would use a machine to do this or a hand mixer, but I'm just using my hands today. It works just as well. You just got to make sure you've got all the scrapings off the bottom of the bowl and that's getting mixed in, so every single drop of bicarb has actually got some citric acid in with it as well. properly blended evenly. Alright, so we're making hearts. I've got some rose petals here which need to go there so you can see them. Bit of an awkward place for me. No, we'll have to go there. Okay, so I want the rose petals to be on the right hand side, so I'm actually going to put them on the left hand side over here, and then we're just going to sprinkle the powder on top and just press it down. Try to get it even so that it's flat on the bottom. That's something I've learned that I've been doing wrong. If it's not flat on the bottom, you might get cracks in your bath bomb. So just press that down as tightly as you possibly can with your thumbs, all the way around the edges. And always start from the center and then push out. And then take it over to your kitchen roll. And then take your bath bomb like so and just turn it upside down. Give it a tap. There we are. Took a little bit of doing that one, but that's it, turned out. so this is what they look like after they've just been pressed. The good thing is when you don't leave bath bombs in the mould, they dry within hours. So I'm going to leave these to dry. I'm not going to put the gold decoration on yet, the drizzle. It's much better if you leave them to dry before you put the gold drizzle on. So that's what I'm going to do, but I just wanted you to see them after they've just been pressed. Okay, we're going to make up some bath bomb drizzle now. And I'm going to be using bright gold from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. I've got a small bath bomb mould there that I'm going to use. And I'm going to put half a tablespoonful of rubbing alcohol into there. The reason we use rubbing alcohol is it doesn't make your bath bomb fizz. If you were to use water, so I'm telling you, do not use water, it will make your bath bomb fizz on the top. And we're going to add to that 1 teaspoonful of the mica. And I'll just use the pipette that I'm going to use to stir. Make sure it's all dissolved in there. So it's 1 teaspoonful to half a tablespoonful. And then just squeeze that. Squeeze and let it soak up that colour. And then we're just going to go diagonally across this side like so on all of the bath bombs. So it's quite thick, this mixture. You can make it a little bit thinner if you want to by not adding as much mica. But it really does stand out. Okay, so they're all done. I do have some mica left. I had to make up another quantity, just the same again. So it took a tablespoonful of rubbing alcohol and 2 teaspoonfuls of mica. Now I've got some left here in this container. That's okay, just leave that to one side. All the rubbing alcohol will evaporate off. And then when you need it for something else at some other time, just add a bit of rubbing alcohol to it so it'll be fine. So you don't need to waste what's actually in that container. So there they are, my lovely honey heart bubbling bath bombs. They're quite big as well. Bigger than the palm of your hand, put it that way. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll see you all very soon for another video from Eden's Secret. Thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.